Hello and welcome to Rookie Ninjas, where we explore day trading futures on the NinjaTrader platform, reading price action, and helping you avoid eye rolls when you start talking about supply and demand at parties. Alright, so this is week 2 of our live trading series, Monday, and we are looking for a couple trades here. I've been having a little trouble getting to the computer at an appropriate time, so I actually only made it on this day. I got back to the house from work around 5, and I decided to take a look at the market opening, which I'm on the eastern side. Market opens at 6 p.m. and just looking for a couple potential trades here. Now this first one here did end up going against me, as I find that most of my first trades do, but you need to give it some time sometimes. Start looking for new patterns that are developing, points of resistance that are being hit, and really just being educated and real specific with the types of trades that you want to take. I saw this as potential for an uptrend developing, and hopefully the push from the market's open, which really the only open is 6 o'clock when the market reopens, so it's going to be moving a lot slower than when we traditionally trade around 9:30. But we have our second trade here, hoping to get a little bit of profit on a long trade. What I found is that if you decide to trade on off hours, overnight, or even after the market opens at 6 o'clock again, you can find volatility, but it does happen to move a lot slower. In fact, some of these trades from today's video, you'll see that I ended up waiting a long time to actually see if any of my targets were going to be hit. This second trade as well, I was hoping that I caught a new trend breaking upwards with that second trend channel that I put there, but it did break out of it, and I decided to just get out of the market while I could. Hopefully that I misread the market, and instead of going bullish and breaking upwards, perhaps it just went up to test, and we're going to break out of this trend and start moving down towards a newer low. Alright, and there we were able to scalp out some profit. Looking like we're 315 up today. See if maybe we can find something else before I decide to call it. I was looking here hoping that maybe this other trend channel that I was hoping was going to form would have a bounce effect, and maybe we just start working our way up and we can really just kind of cruise, but with time it did look like it was continuing to break downward. Maybe not. So first I was hoping that price would respect this new trend channel and we could start building and start reaching for new highs, but shortly after it did look like price decided to go in the opposite direction and start going in a bearish trend. Now if I do want to catch a bearish trade, I want to see at least some sort of attempt for price to retest in the opposite direction, fail, and then continue to build new lows, new highs. Here I just really wanted something small. It's not the hours that I'm really used to, so I believe that this was my last trade for Monday, and we were able to go ahead and call it there at 4:15 for the day. Alright, so for Tuesday, I didn't make it back home until very late, and because I couldn't fall asleep, And I had the charts open. I actually decided to give a little try to trading overnight. The one good thing, if you do have time or you're up late and can't fall asleep and want to take a look at the charts at this time, is that things move slow. So if you're looking for a certain pattern, a certain breakout, and you want to see something take place, if you're patient enough, as far as getting your perfect entry, for the most part, you'll be just fine. Be nice and patient. I saw what was beginning to form and could have been a possible flag, and I wanted to see if maybe it would break downward. However, it did actually break upwards. Doesn't necessarily matter. We broke above our flag setup. Price tested back down towards the point of consolidation, and I wanted to see if maybe I could scalp a long trade. Here we go. This trade here, I fast forwarded as much as possible. I think I was in it for, half an hour at least. I was hoping that what I was seeing was going to be, when I pulled up a 10-minute chart, it looked like we were breaking out of a trend, out of a bearish trend. And I would have loved to see price just explode upward. And for a while, it did. Now, whether you're a scalp trader, a long trader, whichever way you enjoy trading, if anything, I would say that you really just gotta stay consistent. Some folks love trading long. I can't fault them for it. But what kills me about it is just the patience and having profit 1 second and then losing that profit the next. This looked like a solid breakout, and what I really wanted was to see price continue to go up, but just like that, price explodes down and my first trade comes in at a loss. Alright, I don't typically like to jump straight back into the market, but price broke down fairly quickly and then started on a rebound. So I was hoping to see price maybe go up and test before maybe continuing on its bearish trajectory, but I was able to scalp out a quick profit there, bringing our profit to the day for 160. Alright, here's our third trade. Price started to break down, and I decided to call it there at 290 for the night. Here's Wednesday during the day, so I'm done with my overnight. Woke up the next day, got into the charts. We're looking at market open, which really I should have been a little bit more patient and not scared. You saw that trade there. I just decided to exit the trade before I could possibly get my full range of profit, but fairly soon price started to lean into a bearish trajectory. Small win, one loss, but I still wanted to keep my eyes open for a potential bearish trade. Took a small profit there, regained my losses. Now, what really happened after this point, it's the early morning, I still have to go to work, and even though this is a trial account, you can afford to be a little bit reckless. I started just taking way too many trades and letting my emotions get to me. I was exiting trades early, jumping into trades really before I should have or had any business doing. And you're going to really want to, as you develop whatever strategy you want to use, have a set amount of rules that you really need to respect, because easily you could take reckless trading like this and blow up an account. Now, luckily, I was able to get a decent amount of my profit back for the day and still end positive-ish, but really just a lot of reckless mistakes on this day. Alright, my Friday, I actually missed the first trade I took. This is my second. And fairly quickly, I was able to scalp out 545. At least that's what I ended my day on. And I really called it at this point. I overtraded this week. I was stressed out with work. But luckily, we were still able to end the week positive $2,069.04. And with any luck, next week we'll be able to hopefully get funded. Or blow the account. I mean, we're not sticklers. But stay tuned, and until then, happy trading.